Hey guys, welcome back to Troutman Family Presents. I'm Joe.
I'm Orion.
So, Orion, which one are we doing today?
Today we're doing the Cyberverse Slipstream from the Legacy United line.
Yeah, so this one took us a little longer to get, but really glad that we got her. Um, for me, this is the first collector's line Slipstream that we got. We did get a Cyberverse one, which I really like a lot. But yeah, this one here, Slipstream, a little bit about the character. I don't know if she was named or not, but I think her first kind of appearance was in Transformers Animated when Starscream's personality shattered, and they had one that was female like this. And more and more, she's been making other appearances. She did get a Takara release several years ago as a repaint of Windblade, and I believe this one is a repaint of the current Legacy Windblade. So, Ryan, any first impressions from what you see?
So what I see in the box, it looks pretty cool, and her head also looks like it'd be a headmaster because like they fold up and then they have this stuff. And overall, it looks pretty good. And on the side, you have two captures or photos of Slipstream, or I guess just portraits. I don't know. And on the back, it shows robot mode and airplane or jet mode. It says it takes 15 steps, and then here you have the other random stuff.
Cool. So, well, I'm looking forward to getting her out and seeing what she looks like. They did remold her a bit from the Windblade, so I'm looking forward to seeing how she is.
And it also appears that there is some Cybertronian, which I believe translates to Slipstream.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get her out of the box, and we'll be right back. All right, we got her out of the box, and out of the box, she's not completely transformed. Her feet are down a little bit.
So you put those up, and then one thing on the back, you may not notice it, but see how this is like that, and you can do that, and it's supposed to go like that. So if you're getting this one, don't forget to do that. Otherwise, it'll not be completely transformed. And also, if you put that up, you also have to get that up.
Okay. And then you want to pop her wings out a little bit.
Yeah, so there's not too much to transform.
Mm-hmm. And she does come with different accessories. She does have these two blasters, and it looks like they're made out of a clear blue plastic, and they're painted black. But the paint looks really nice. The paint's really glossy, really shiny. And right out of the box, the first thing me and Orion both noticed is how pretty she looks. This blue, it's got like a sparkle to it. It looks very metallic, and it looks really, really nice. And I don't know if the camera can capture it, but it's really pretty. Don't you think, Orion?
Yeah, and it kind of looks how I'd imagine that new color people are talking about called like Olo. Like kind of how I'd imagine it looking.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, it's like a really saturated teal.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead and see. How do they want her guns? So she has a seeker, but she doesn't have a spot on her shoulders for the guns.
Yeah, so I guess you just have to have her kind of like how the Sentinel Prime was. You know, where you could have, like, it'd be better if you could, like, have them.
Here.
Like,
she's got a couple different ports here and here on the wings. So I'm going to see. They don't go in super easy. There's one.
Aren't they supposed to go down?
I don't know.
I remember in the cartoon when Starscream used it to like shoot at Megatron, it was like...
Yeah, because it was on his arm.
Yeah, maybe it's on the blockies. Well, yeah, it's like that on the blockies. Yeah, that looks like smokestack.
Alright, I'm going to look. So in the instructions, it shows it in her hands. Yeah, the instructions only showed in her hands, so I guess we'll put it in her hands.
Yeah.
And I know we can do whatever we want to do on it. But it's kind of nice to have that official way. I like the official way. Ideally, whatever the cartoon shows. That's why I like to have my combiners and everything. You know, just because that's the characters that we know.
It's hard to do it while I'm not facing it. Also, the hands are a bit like.
So again, the paint looks great. The guns, it looks extra glossy. I mean, it definitely doesn't look like they skimped. You got glossy here. You get the real nice metallic blue. The purple's even pretty decent on it. And yeah, she looks really good.
Yep.
So, do you have any other comments, or should we bring out Windblade? Yeah.
Yeah, and then after we do that, we can get them both transformed.
So here is Windblade, and you can see she's got a completely different head.
And a completely different one. Whoops.
Yeah, she's got a totally different head. She's got different weapon. Forearms are the same. I'm trying to look. Yeah, it looks like most of the sculpt is the same.
Yeah, it even has the ports on the wings. Yeah, I don't see any more differences.
Yeah, the only difference is the weapon, the head, and the paint scheme. Yeah. But she looks, I mean, you got to look pretty close for it. So, and then one more comparison before we go. And this is the Cyberverse Slipstream. And Cyberverse was such a nice, fun line. There were a lot of really cool looking figures in it. They were a little thinner on plastic, but I like the gimmicks that they had in it. The alt modes were good. There's a lot of love put into both the toy line and in the cartoon.
And these ones are both from the same universe.
Yeah, so this one is really based on this version of Slipstream.
So, it's pretty easy to transform.
We'll do that in a minute. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so, I guess we should do that with others.
Yeah, so, all right, we're going to go ahead and get the girls transformed, and then we will be right back. Okay, we're back, and we've got Slipstream in her plane mode.
Jet mode.
Jet mode.
Yeah.
So Orion, what did you think of the transformation?
I thought the transformation was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. So, and she does look cool. Again, the color is just really, I mean, whoever picked the paint scheme on her, they need to get a gold star because she just looks fantastic.
Whoever discovered that.
Yeah, the cockpit, everything just looks great on her. So, all right. Well, Orion, do you have anything that you'd like to talk about on the figure?
I don't really have anything to say besides that. I just like it in general.
Yeah. So you thought she was fun. She's a good looking plane for sure, and she's got the landing gear up top, so she can pose nicely
and be balanced instead of falling over. If I do that, it's crooked. Yeah. If I have it like that, it's perfect.
Yeah, she does look. She looks really good. So, not much to say other than she is, definitely a good-looking character. And just for comparison, here she is with the Windblade, and I like her colors a lot more. I really do.
Yeah, but Windblade still has a good color scheme.
Yeah, she does. She's definitely, she doesn't look bad, but, you guys can see for yourself the difference.
Yeah, but no matter what, Slipstream is always going to have that color scheme, and Windblade will not.
So then, since she is the Cyberverse version, here is the Cyberverse mold for her.
And watch this.
So, when you squeeze the arms together, squeeze them in.
It should do it. What?
Here, right up here, towards the back. Sometimes Dad's got to teach their boys stuff. So she does get a little propeller that comes out with the mold for a little speed boost there.
And you kind of have to have it like that if you're gonna have it on a flat area.
Well, you hold it. Yeah, you're supposed to hold her up in the sky, and then when you squeeze her arms, that gives her an extra speed boost. And once you get it out, then you got to wiggle the arm back out. So there's a, here, let me show you. You're not going to get it. Yeah, with this one, there's just a little tab in this arm, and it pushes into the button here, and that's what releases it. And then you got to click it in pretty good. So,
yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. So, Orion, which one's your favorite out of the three?
This one. Actually, it's a tie between these ones. One blade is still good.
Yeah, I agree. This one here is definitely a lot of fun, and she's got a fun and easy transformation, but it's not a boring one either. This one here for the detail work, I think she wins because of the paint. But they're all good. I'm really happy to get her on the shelf. And again, she's the first for me that's like an official like the collector, the Chug Generations one. Where this one's awesome, but yeah, this one she's definitely gonna have her place on the shelf. So, all right. Do you have any other comments before we go?
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. We appreciate you guys very much. So this is Cyberverse Legacy United Slipstream. I'm Joe.
And I'm Orion.
And we'll see you guys soon.
And this is a very fun slipstream.
All right. Take care, guys.
Bye.